Hey guys, Tony DiPaolo here. I'm doing an update for February. It's already the 5th of March. Of course, as we know, February is a short month, so I just now got around to doing my end of month, end of February update for my portfolio for 2019. Okay, so now it's not necessarily in the order of my favorite down to the least favorite. However, I will say that the number one program here, Hypergrowth, this is definitely my primary and my favorite. But as far as the rest of them, they're in no specific order or anything like that. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and start with Hypergrowth FX. If you guys have been following me, I've been in this for a couple months now. I was watching it for a couple months before getting in, really kicking myself that I didn't pull the trigger sooner. But as far as, if you recall, for January, they have two different trading accounts. Okay, each trading account has 3 traders. So what's really nice with the hypergrowth platform is the fact that you're diversifying. And of course, if you get into both trading accounts, which we highly recommend, you're totally diversifying amongst 6 different traders. So even though they trade very aggressively, you're still splitting up your funds amongst different traders. So if you recall January, they did around 30%, I believe, each trader. Was give or take a percent or two, right around 30%, a little bit over, I believe, for the month of January, which is amazing. Okay, we strive to now, of course, past performance does not indicate future results. I have to say that. Cover my behind here, but our goal is to double our accounts every 3 to 6 months. Now, if we average around 25%, when you compound that in a month, on a monthly basis, that's basically doubling it in 3 months. And we're actually, so far, pretty much on track to do that. As you will see here, I'm going to go ahead and show. I'm not going to be showing too much stuff from back offices or anything like that. I really want to kind of cover my butt, like I said, with compliance and not get myself in trouble with anything. But here you can see, this is no secret or nothing. This is the end of February, okay? It's going to show here that now there's 2 different trading accounts. One is Team Gator, that's what the TG is, and TS is Team Shamu. Now, each one, like I said, has 3 different traders. So in the month of February, Team Gator, which is the 3, combined brokers, had a cumulative return of 33.44%, which is amazing. Over 30%. Again, well over 30% for the month. I'm sorry, I kind of went out of order. Team Shamu up here, okay, did 25.26% for February. So, again, this is collectively between their 3 traders. You would have averaged around that, and had you been in for the entire month, you would have averaged around that in your trading account. Okay, so basically, you have 25% in one account, 33% in the other. Which, if you put the 2 together, divide by 2, basically that's averaging 30%. Once again, okay, so we are just on fire. I mean, I can't stress enough. I mean, there's so many reasons why this is my primary going forward. The integrity behind this with the doc who's running the show here is just amazing. Truly looking out for all of us, trying to get each and every one of us to to millionaire status over the next few years. And we're definitely off to a good start. So you guys, if you don't have information on this, I may or may not have a link. If you're watching this in an email, I may not even have a link, because I've been doing updates on these programs for a few months now. So you would just get back to me if you want more information or have questions on any specific program. Okay, but things are going very well for Hypergrowth. We'd in fact go over here. And okay, did the returns, a new broker. We just rolled out the new broker with them. We're just, everybody's pretty much in the process of funding their accounts right now. This new broker is awesome. If you're in the US, the best way to fund it is with Bitcoin. Currently, there might be other options in the future, but right now, and this is not because of the broker, this is just because of our good old government, stepping in, having all kinds of restrictions and regulations on everything. So that's the best way to fund it. Again, you guys, each account has a minimum of $300. So basically, if you wanted to be fully diversified, it would be $600 minimum, $300 in each account. And of course, you can add to it any time, and pretty much withdraw any time, at the end of each month or every few weeks, if you wanted to. But you guys, this is something that you pretty much want to build long term, at least in the beginning. Build your account up and then start taking money out each and every month out of profit only. Okay, so that's hypergrowth, you guys. I can't say enough about that. A lot of you guys are already joining me with this. It's another thing that I really like about this. It's 100% hands-free. There's no software. You don't need a computer. I mean, you get your money in. It's a little cumbersome to get started because you're opening the brokerage account, funding the account, getting everything all verified and everything, which actually isn't much. But once you get it going and you have your money in the trading accounts, it's completely hands-free. You just look at your account once a week, once a month, or whatever, and see where they're at. They keep us updated. You can get access to this portal, the portal that you see that I was showing, just showing you in the back office there. It's totally free to sign up and get information, stay up to date. And then, of course, whenever you're comfortable, you can fund it. And if you do it right now, they're doing a no performance fee where you're locked in for life. You never pay any fees. There's no monthly subscription. They don't even charge you anything out of profit. So basically, everything that you're earning in profits with the trading, you keep. Okay. And I'm not even going to go into if you do decide to share it. It's totally separate on the side. It's something that it's very hush-hush, and just I can't even say enough about it. Truly amazing, because the money doesn't come out of our trading or anything like that. It literally comes from the broker, and you will earn on every trade of all the people under you. You will earn on every trade, winning or losing trade, a percentage from the broker itself. Which is totally awesome. So, okay, that's hypergrowth. The next one here, this, if you don't recognize the name here, this is RB RecycleBot. That's what the RB is for here, right here, RecycleBot. They recently changed the name to RB Global Bank, and the reason for that is because if they consider themselves or call themselves a bank, there's basically they don't have to worry about being regulated and all that. This is all for compliance issues, and you're going to see why in a second. The things that they have moving forward are just unbelievable. I can't believe they've done all this in such a short period of time here over the past month or so. So yeah, they have the new name, and that's what it's going to be going forward. RB Global Bank. They still pay the daily return, the daily growth or interest, if you will. We have to be careful again with the terminology. They're being very good with being going compliant, registering, I believe, with the SEC right now. They're starting in, I think, Australia. I forget the name of their organization there to be compliant, but they're starting there, and then once they have that, then it'll be a lot easier for the SEC and that to also deem them compliant. They have a new software product out, a Forex software. I've seen this thing in action, doing back testing, and I mean, I can't even. It's actually hard to believe. So I haven't set mine up yet. It's just this week being launched. So I'm not going to say a whole lot about that right now. It is a subscription base. You get a discount if you're a member of RB Global, meaning if you have funds in RB Global earning each day, like I do, you get like a $30 a month discount on the Forex software. I'm not going to touch any more on that until next month when I have some, firsthand experience results, with my actual funds, that I can tell you that yes, it's performing the way that it was demonstrated. Okay, RB Global Exchange, they have their own exchange now. You guys, this is crazy. You don't even have to be a member of RB Global. This is an actual exchange. You can trade on their exchange. I signed up. I haven't done anything with it yet, but it literally just launched a few days ago. So they have their own exchange. In that exchange, you can do arbitrage trading, where it's basically risk-free. It'll find different prices in the coins for you, and you will collect the difference in price. If you know anything about arbitrage. If not, I'm not going to go into it here, but it's basically risk-free trading. Okay, sometimes you'll make very little, sometimes you can make a big chunk. It all depends on the discrepancy in like the Bitcoin pricing between exchanges. So what it does is it sells your money from one exchange, sells it at a higher price in another exchange. But what's nice is this is a one-stop shop. You don't have to have money in all these different exchanges. You only as far as I know, it's kind of a click of a button once you're in with their exchange, and it will do the arbitrage trading for you. More on that at a later date. They also have their own debit card that'll be coming out very soon. They have cloud mining that they implemented a few weeks back. I'm not so much into that anymore after being burned so much last year. I mean, this is a little different, but I don't believe the returns in that are worth writing home about. But it is another aspect of what they have going on here. They have their own coin coming out. Okay, they do have their own coin coming out very soon, which is pretty cool. And then last but not least, full transparency, guys. You know me, withdrawals. They're still behind on their withdrawals, so if you were looking to get involved with this, I would most definitely say, even if you have my link already, come to me first, okay? I want to make sure that I do get paid my pending withdrawal before anybody new, wants to jump on board with this. Now, that's not to say that I don't have confidence in it. I actually do. They just had a big seminar in the UK, a couple of them actually, over this past weekend, and their updates are just truly amazing. The places that they're going here on out. But still, bottom line is, okay, where's the withdrawal process? And they had an explanation for why they're behind, and they should be caught up by the end of this week, next week, the very latest. So just feel free to reach out to me with that. And here's one of the reasons. I think they used coin payments or something like that before, and they had all kinds of problems with them. So they actually said, heck with this, and they went out and they created their own processor. So they're basically processing their own withdrawals now, and it's still kind of in the testing phase. They're testing it with smaller amounts, make sure that they don't lose any money or nothing goes missing and everything's working properly before they pay the rest of us out. So that's basically the reason for the delay. But again, still, don't make a move until I tell you, yes, I've been paid, and go from there. Okay. Silver Star Live, which is now called AI Global Markets. They had a complete rebranding, name change of the company. So from here on out, if I'm referring to AI Global Markets, it's not a new business. It's the same as Silver Star Live, okay? They're still doing good. I put my Hamilton... I put my Hamilton on pause for a little bit. Several reasons, not because of necessarily the software itself, but I have so many things going on. I'm trying to fund the other Forex product and a few other things. And they have a new Hamilton coming out in a week that is going to be, oh my gosh, so much better. You're not going to have to, manage it as much. There has all kinds of settings. You can pretty much... we've got to be careful saying, hands free, but you can pretty much put all the settings where you want it and let it do its thing. And it's very minimal as far as the managing of the software on the new Hamilton. Again, coming out, I believe, next week. They have a new software coming out called Dexter, and it's going to mimic the master trader that does the software here. It's going to basically mimic his personal trading style, okay? And it's supposed to be pretty darn awesome. In fact, he taught this style in the last convention that they had, and a lot of people were doing it on their own and having just awesome results. So that's that. This next one here, you haven't heard me talk about in a while, and it's funny because I sent out an email about this a couple months ago, and I was able to basically, you watch an ad, one ad per day, and it's a 7-second ad, and it would earn you, they have their own coin called Semi. It's basically, it's their own coin, and of course it'll go up and down in value with supply and demand. But you guys, this is becoming like a primary thing for a business for me, because I'm making like $25 to $30 per day by watching 7-second ads, and it's pretty amazing. You can put Semi stakes in here where it's $100 to stake a Semi, and what that means is basically you're watching each $100 stake. You're able to watch one 7-second ad per day for 365 days, and when you watch that ad, you are minting a Semicoins. At the current time of doing this video, it's giving me basically right around one Semicoin per ad, and it's worth about $1.60 or something like that. So basically, I'm getting paid $1.60 for 7 seconds, and I have 16 stakes right now. So I'm basically making 16 times $1.60 per day, and it takes me all of a minute and a half to do that. I mean, literally 7 seconds times 16. So do the math on that. And I've taken out several times. I just put in for another withdrawal, cashing in the Semi stakes. They have their own. They have another exchange called Waves. You're going to sign up on the Waves platform, so you can buy and sell the Semi. You can exchange it for Bitcoin, cash it out into your Bitcoin wallet. Once you have it in your Waves platform, I mean, it's like within an hour or two, it's in your wallet if you withdraw to your Bitcoin wallet. So you guys, this is really awesome. And I don't got to be careful saying returns and how much you make and all that stuff, but just to give you like my experience here from what I'm seeing is that for each $100 stake, each stake that you have, which is $100 a piece, it seems to be yielding between 1.5% and 2% on a daily basis. So you're basically getting 1.5%, 2% per day. And what's nice with this, it's not for a 60 or a 90-day term. It's for 365 days, a full year you will earn on each stake. So I mean, you can do the math on that. It's pretty awesome stuff. So you guys, I'm not going to go into more detail with that here. I'm actually going to probably be doing a video pretty soon showing the back office as far as how it works. Maybe I'll do it live when I actually stake, my ads. You can watch me do it live and see how easy it is and how cool it is. And you guys, this company is set up very long term. I really have no reason to believe they won't be around for a year, 2, 3 years or more. And I can't even begin to tell you the amount of money you could be making a year from now if you were to keep doing more and more staking with the Semi that you're earning. Because every time you accumulate $100 worth of a Semi, you can do another stake. Okay, they also have advertising, and this is what obviously they have advertising because that's what we're doing. We're watching ads. But on the flip side, if you want to advertise your current business, these are all opportunity seekers like ourselves. So the advertising is fantastic, great results, very targeted to opportunity seekers. So you can use the platform for either or, for staking or being on the other side, which is to doing the advertising so that the people staking will be watching those ads. And in fact, it's funny, I've seen ads for Hypergrowth and even for Recycle Bank daily when I'm doing my doing my staking. So very, very cool stuff, guys. That's it for today. Wow, I'm at 19 minutes here, a little bit longer than I wanted to. But that being said, you guys have a great month, and I will, of course, if not beforehand, I will see you on my next update at the end of March. Take care now.